Time. Speaking of the White House and geopolitics, Rahel is in New York with a story on how tariffs are impacting specialty food prices. Rahel.
Hi, John. So I'm at the Fancy Food Show from the Specialty Food Association. This is a conference that they do every year. And essentially, the specialty food industry, it's a $150 billion industry. They're in the middle of the crosshairs of a tariff war that's sort of flown under the radar. And ironically, flying is at the heart of the issue. The aerospace industry, really quickly, it's been a 14-year battle between the EU and Airbus providing subsidies and the U.S. and Boeing. The U.S. says it's an unfair advantage. So in April, the U.S. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer said that if the EU doesn't stop with the subsidies that he would impose, that the U.S. would impose tariffs on a list of specialty foods, including imported cheese, olive oil, jams, jellies, meats, all of which are behind me right now at this conference here. And at Atlanta, it's a major food importer here in the U.S. They provided this charcuterie board that basically shows pre-tariffs and post-tariffs the value of food. And you can see it's quite a big difference. Now, I spoke to the president of the company, and he told me if these tariffs were imposed, it would range across, it would ripple across the food industry from restaurants to companies. Take a listen.
Feta cheeses, Parmigiano Reggiano, imported Gouda, imported Asiago, any fine cheese that you buy, and these are not just at Whole Foods. You find imported cheeses from anywhere from Whole Foods to Aldi, Walmart, Wegmans. So it runs the gamut.
So what these companies are all waiting for now is the World Trade Organization to weigh in. That could happen this summer. That's what people are hoping. They're trying to get a resolution to this. But the tariffs could be up to 100% of a product's price. So obviously a big difference. So that's what everybody here is waiting for. A lot of people are worried, especially those European companies. And in fact, guys, one woman that I spoke to, one business owner that I spoke to said that they're downright terrified. And her workers have asked her, can they survive this? Can they make this? And it's a question that a lot of people are wondering. And I think the biggest issue is people are just asking, what does the food industry have to do with the aerospace industry? So it is a really big concern for these companies. Guys, I'll send it back to you.
But Rahel, isn't this, we're talking about fancy foods. Aren't these customers a little more immune to price hikes due to tariffs?
So that's what you would think. But these are brands that are sold at Aldi, which is a low-cost grocer, I think a reasonable grocer, Wegmans, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods. I asked the same question that, are they as price sensitive? But if you're buying something that's $35 that then becomes $70, it's not even just the cost of the product, but then it becomes jobs as well, right? So from the farms all the way through the supply line, there are a lot of people that are impacted by this. So they can absorb some of the cost, some of the companies told me, but they can't absorb all of it. And that's the problem, Contessa.
All right, Rahel, thank you for that.